Good morning, lifers. Today we're actually going to talk about our meal prepping and our meal planning for the day. We're going to take you on a full day of all of our 5 to 6 meals, and we're going to ask questions. We're going to be engaging in the video just so you guys have an idea of how we do bodybuilding together, because we haven't done really a big video about eating together and actually meal prepping, preparing our meals, portion sizes, micronutrition. So yeah, come along with us today for a chest and thighs day and also a meal prep day.
So I have joined. So Bessie, as you can see, started the filming a little bit earlier as I was getting ready.
Yeah.
What I'm going to do right now is just get our protein ready for our workout, because we were supposed to get started early. It is around, still early, 10 o'clock for us. It's early.
At 10 o'clock is when everyone starts coming in, actually. Like Saturday, 10
gym?
o'clock, everyone's coming into the gym. But it's okay. We're still gonna film. We're not scared.
We ain't worried.
Yeah.
But yeah, let me just get the protein real quick. So Bessie, you want to talk about how cute I am to the audience?
Oh my god. You know, I still can't believe I'm married, honestly. To be for real, because every day I'm like, what? I'm married? Like, I still feel like a baby. But update on my eyelashes. I put some of Greg's eye drops in. They're like really strong eye drops, and my eyes should clear up. It's like a little irritating. I don't like wearing makeup or eyelashes really, unless like I'm really going out. Sometimes you just want to feel good, you know, so. Yeah, we're gonna have a photo shoot at the end of April, then we're gonna have our competition in May, so I'm like, might as well get my lashes done now because she had a huge discount code. And then I'll do like fill-ins every once in a while.
But what I'm gonna do in the background is I'm just gonna weigh out the protein that I need and she needs. So you need what? How much grams?
20.
So she needs 20 grams, I'm gonna need around 41 grams. And then we're gonna bring the white bread today as our high glycemic index carb to have right after, because it helps boost our insulin levels to get the protein and everything carried to where it needs to be carried.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're gonna get that ready because we haven't eaten since yesterday.
Oh. Time to make our croutons instead of white bread. I love to do croutons.
Yeah, well, she'll have the croutons because it's not enough for the both of us. Let me get my bread real
Oh,
quick.
sorry. I always put the camera at my level, and he's tall as hell. But also, when we're at his level, it's like, I'm like... So let's measure this out.
Oh! As I was opening the fridge, I hit the camera.
Oh! Let us see. I will do 7 grams. I'm getting big pieces, not the crumbs.
What's your protein going to be? I'll do that.
Actually it's 25. Wait, sorry, 20.
20?
It is 20. Yeah, so I'm doing 2 tablespoons, aka 7 grams of, you would think so random to just randomly eat croutons, but it's delicious. And we've like become accustomed to like random food that we're like, oh my god. I used to not even really like ketchup. I only liked it if I mixed it with mayonnaise because it was like too acidic. And now we found this new ketchup. Well, Greg found like this whole brand. Let me show you. This one is Polynesian, like the one at Chick-fil-A. And
Delicious.
oh my god, it's so good. And the nutritional value or whatever, nutritional facts are perfect. There's 0 fat in this. 0 fat and only 2 carbs. Like, what? And it still tastes like Polynesian sauce. Might as well just go with the healthier version, right? Cool. Shout out to G. Hughes. I feel like I know this guy. No, I was kidding.
He looks like the guy from Shark Tank, is he?
No. I actually thought so at first too.
I'm measuring my 41 grams, so we do this all the time, so we sort of know what we need already.
We have this while we are doing our cardio. Oh god. It's so sad. It's Sunday. Trying to make the most of today. So I have work tomorrow. Greg has off though, so he's chilling like a villain right now.
I do not have off.
Well, you have off from work. I'm saying off from work.
Working
He's
my
going
mind.
to school to become a doctor now, so. He could actually go back to school to become a doctor because he's still smart. He's the smartest person I know.
And then I gotta do my bread, which is 28 grams. Yeah, my bread's 28 grams. It's been a while since I did the white bread because I did a bunch of croutons like her for a few, like a week or two.
So let's pop up our numbers on the side here.
Good.
We are on the way to the gym, aka Iron Revolution. I definitely want to try like Lifter's Lair and all those other gyms at some point, even though our gym's the best at the moment. It'll be fun to go look at other places. But see you guys there. Bye. Here, pull. Hey guys, so just finished cardio. As you can see, we had our protein and our high glycemic
Index carbohydrates. There you go.
Yeah.
I'll help you.
We're sweating, but it's really cold outside and windy. We're heading home for our official first meal. So let's go home.
We have plenty of other things to have.
Sorry for our dusty toaster. Boy, I'm hungry. I'm scared. La 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 la. La 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 la.
You make me feel so.
La 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 la.
You make me feel so.
La 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 la. Probably will get copyrighted for that song. Oh my god, look what I made. Greg's gonna actually show how he makes it. But
Walk on over and I'll show.
toasted bread with sprayed butter, eggs, and ham. First meal.
How we made that? Egg whites, cut up ham, distribute.
Hammy hands, hammy hands. Oh.
Come over to the microwave.
Oh, precious microwave.
And my magic number is 2, 4, 5. I'll show you what it looks like. Well, she showed you. You already know what it looks like.
To get these mussels.
Mussolini.
Oh, yeah.
It's Mussolini.
As you can see, I already started eating.
Yes. She already started eating because she's super hangry.
I started yelling, it was crazy, I started fighting each other and punching each other in the face.
She wasn't really hangry, she was just...
Hungry. So my question to Greg is, how do you stay consistent with meal prepping?
So, for me, this is the easy one. I say it's self-discipline. You just have to discipline yourself. If you're not disciplined in just making your meals and having them every day and going through the stresses of measuring your macros, then you're not going to succeed. But on certain days, you're going to have off days. So if, let's say, each meal needs 45 this, 45 that, sometimes I'll just put a total. At least Bessie does this a lot. So you explain how you do that.
Yeah, I'm more lazy than him actually. He's pretty consistent with he's so good that he'll like right now when I made my meal, I forgot to include the protein for the bread. So I would have been way over, and that's probably why I gained weight 2 weeks ago, because I wasn't including things in properly. So that's one thing I need to work on. But what I do now is I take my total, and every time I have a meal, I write the carb, the protein, and the fat down for each meal, and then I minus it off, till I get to 0. And only thing hard about that is you got to make sure you're eating very low fat. At least for me, I need to eat very low fat. Like yesterday I had a meal that was 10.5 grams of fat for one meal in itself. So I should have probably not ate that one, but I made sure to stay under still so that I don't gain any more weight than I want to. So this is, Greg is a more disciplined individual than I am. Like, he's been more disciplined since he was younger, and then also going through the academy and like his life experiences, I feel like helped him a lot. For me, I mean, I've always been like kind of my own, my parents never told me to take my vitamins. Like,
It's a mindset to it, like there's a whole mindset. So she has a certain mindset, and then I think of silly stuff to trick myself. So I'll tell myself, listen, my grandfather was a Navy SEAL. I got this. It's in my DNA. It's in my genetics. So I formulate something in my mind to say, yeah, There's these guys on the beaches of Normandy, you know, getting shot at. The world was so much crazier at one point. What we have, look what we have. We have a home, we have a house overhead. We have so much more than most. So you have to be grateful and no excuses. That's what I said. That gratefulness gives me no excuses in the end.
In the beginning, it was way harder for me. I didn't even know how to calculate macros. So finally, eventually, I got it. Now that it's towards the end, a couple of more weeks left, I finally feel very confident in what I've been eating, what I've been doing, and it just takes time sometimes. And sometimes you have to give yourself a little bit of grace to learn, you know? And sometimes it takes people longer, sometimes it takes people slower, but as long as at the end of the day you figure it out, you're good.
Yeah.
So, this is our first meal of the day.
This, if you saw me putting on, cheesy seasoning blend. Bessie doesn't like it as much, but for any of you guys that like flavoring and has zero of everything, this is great. I put it on here. I love it with everything. Burgers or whatever I eat. Bye. Well, Bessie has a personal emergency real quick. You take a few guesses on that one, but so one more thing we wanted to touch base on is variety. Variety helps with meal prepping. So I love variety, so we'll have either like the sandwich or we'll have yogurts with the protein mix in it and just whatever you feel like eating. So we'll do the sweet potatoes. I'll make sweet potato fries. That's a good one. Chicken. It's harder to have a variety in protein because you have mostly like egg whites, chicken, turkey, but it's got to be really low fat because low fat has a higher calorie count too, so we got to keep those really low. And yeah, variety is a lifesaver when it comes to meal prep, and make sure you have a variety because all you people that are like, oh, I can't meal prep because I get sick of the same thing every time. You know, first of all, there's these things called seasonings that you can switch up, and a lot of them have zero fat, zero carbs, zero protein, so you don't have to worry about incorporating it into your meals. So a lot of those people that say stuff, it's an excuse. So make sure you have a good variety. Alright. A little bit of salt in each one. Alright guys, meal number 2.
I have grilled chicken pesto with veggies. It is by Healthy Choice. We are not sponsored, but Healthy Choice, if you want to, you can sponsor us because we love your meals.
That would be awesome. Yeah. And I have egg whites and spinach that I made here, put in the microwave. And I also have, let's see, Perfect Balance Healthy Choice grilled chicken marinara with Parmesan.
Yummy. I'm actually over my carbs for mine.
And also 2 chocolate rice cakes, Bessie's favorite. She couldn't have the chocolate ones for the next meal because of fat, but that's okay.
Yeah, I'm currently over my fat.
Yeah, and as you can see, I put a little salt on mine because I love the salt. And my favorite cheese, once again, on both of them. So let's see, what is the question we have, Bessie?
Okay. Let me just grab some salt.
And a little bit of energy BCAAs just to keep me going through the day. Let's go.
The question is, how do you handle social situations or gatherings?
Gatherings?
How do you handle social situations or gatherings where unhealthy food is present?
Yes, so during prep, obviously it's very difficult to even do this. So whether we eat before or bring our own meals, but during prep we try to avoid eating anything at these places, especially now that we're 6 weeks out. We have to avoid them at all possible. You know, we just have to avoid them. It is what it is. This is what we signed up for. And also I work doubles every Saturday. So a lot of times for social gatherings that happen Friday, Saturday. So I can't really attend them regardless, but we have goals here, you know? So if we can't attend a lot of things, it is what it is. We have a bigger picture at hand that we're trying to strive for. right? So what's your take on this one, babe?
Yeah, like I love eating out. Obviously, everyone does because I mean we haven't had pizza in so long.
Oh God, don't even talk about that stuff.
And I love wings, for example. I talked about it the other day when I got my lashes. But when you have like a focus on something, like you're determined. Because at least for me, we had a wedding dinner that his parents hosted. And after that day, I gained like weight that I couldn't lose for like a minute. And I was like, and I got really scared. And I was like, just stay on schedule. And I did. And it's crazy because when you think it's gonna be like, oh, it's okay, just a little bit of this, a little bit of that, it won't affect me, and it really does actually. So it's like you gotta remember, like, do you want to feel that guilty feeling afterwards? Do you want to have that setback, or if like you stay consistent and every day you look at the weight at your body, you realize like, oh my God, I'm on track. I'm on like and we have the end goal. May 11th is the day where we compete and we look our best, we feel proud of ourselves, and then we can go out to eat right after. It's not like we can't ever eat again.
Never mind going out to eat. We're going to be going to Aruba shortly after, so all inclusive. We'll probably gain like 10 pounds afterwards, but it'll be easy for us to get. We really need to uptake our cardio a lot in order to get back to our goals, because when we went to eat for the dinner, we actually did it on high carb day thinking this would be all right. It's not. Believe me, it's not. Just having a slice of cake was probably, who knows, maybe like 100 freaking calories of fat itself. So you times that by 9, that's just 900 calories right there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I know we don't count calories, but I'm putting it in perspective for you guys what like fats and calories account for.
Yeah, and we actually finally ended up throwing out that cake yesterday or whatever, the day before. But we never touched it. We just left it in the fridge. I'm like, why is this cake in the fridge? It
was like haunting us.
Yeah, so like, it's hard, obviously, and I now understand why when people compete right after they have like a big cookie or a cupcake, because it's like, you deserve it, wait until May 11th and then we can eat whatever we want. We kind of still want to stick to this because it makes us feel good about ourselves also, and like we do feel healthy. So
yeah, my blood pressure went down,
and he eats so much salt.
Yeah, I love salt. I never had salt in everything because I felt like my blood pressure was a little elevated, so I just never had salt. Now it's like a whole new world for me. I love salt. This isn't salt right now, this is the cheese that I love as well. This is very good. We enjoy what we're doing. We're socializing right now. So this is all, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
We got each other.
Like, even though in the beginning it was hard while he worked on Saturdays, because we're always together all the time, it for some reason ends up working out. That if we were to go to every event on every Saturday, like we couldn't be able to do this competition.
I don't know how people go out Fridays, Saturdays all the time. I can't. My wallets would be very thin, first of all.
And I'd be fat. We do go out, we're so big on food. That's all we think about. Once we go out, we're like, ooh, what do we eat after? What do we get after?
So we don't really drink alcohol or anything like that.
Yeah, we just eat. And we're such big foodies that, we go out all the time.
Yeah.
But, so this is meal number 2. We have 3 more to go. And then, we'll show you guys our next meal we're preparing, which is probably our last meal.
Yes.
And that's a surprise.
Yeah, so stay tuned. Love you.
We scream for ice cream.
So now we are making our ice creams. So we do it by, she has the color ones and I have the bland gray ones.
So we can identify whose is whose, even though his goes all the way up to the top every time.
Yeah. Yep. So we haven't made these in a few weeks actually, but we love the ice cream.
Yeah. So what we're using is Golden Basket fruits as carbs, silk milk, unsweetened vanilla as carbs. I'm
using the slow release casein protein chocolate smoothie.
And I'm using the fast release.
Just regular way isolate vanilla.
Vanilla.
Delicious.
So we can't make it in here. We have to make it
So we make it in the other Ninja and blend it up first, then put it into our containers.
Yep, and then pour it in here.
Alright.
Oh, okay.
Well, we have our numbers next to us, so as we do that, I'm going to measure out 240 milliliters for myself. But the numbers will be right where?
In this area right here.
Right here. This is the numbers. We'll show you what it looks like. Or we'll show you at the end. We might just take that out. Who knows? I'll ask you first. Because I don't think you have an answer.
Oh, you know.
And I think my answer's changing all the time.
Oh yeah, I have.
So, Bessie, what is your favorite muscle group to work out in the gym?
Oh. So, I have been consistently liking this day, and I think it's because it's like, not that it's not challenging, it's more of like, well, it is easier. It's the easiest one for me, which is shoulder day. I love shoulders and triceps, even though I love biceps too, but biceps is with chest day, and it's really hard for me to do the
flat bench.
Yeah. So I choose the easiest day is my favorite day. Also, like, I like the way my shoulders look when I do this exercise or this exercise, and I like this area of me, like the rounded shoulders look. So yeah, that's my favorite.
Yeah.
What's your favorite?
So my favorite is probably your least favorite, which is
I know.
chest. I love chest.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say deadlift day. You love it.
No, I love back. It's weird because I've been working out for almost 14, 13 years now around, so I've learned to love every day in their own individual aspects. Like, I love squatting now. I used to hate squatting, but that's not one of my favorites. I do love deadlifts and anything, pullbacks, because I have a bigger back. I love back. Chest is always a challenge, but lately during prep, your chest gets so much weaker. So that might be my least favorite during prep, actually.
Yeah.
But I have my shoulders are pretty rounded when I'm off season as well.
Yeah.
So I do like shoulders. You see, so I don't really have a straight answer right now because it's depending what time of my life or what time of year, but it was always chest and like arms when we had arm days, but during prep we don't have arm days, but I do love bis and tris.
Yeah.
So during prep, I might have to say I'm strongest at legs. So I enjoy seeing those numbers. So if I was ego lifting thinking about it, legs is probably my favorite during prep right now, as crazy as it sounds.
I actually can't wait till my legs like come in more, because I think leg day is going to become my favorite day because I'm going to see the results. I think since I have a more leaner upper body, like it's easier to see my muscles and everything coming through faster. That's why I love like the upper body area more. But I want to start loving legs a lot more, especially like the hamstrings. I always talk about it. Like, I really want to see the muscles coming through, but yeah.
One thing at a time, right? One day at a time, we say. Let's see. Oh, guess I could have just opened this. But no. Bless. Allergy season, everyone. It's just around the corner, even though it feels like it's freaking 20 degrees and windy out there today.
I haven't been taking my allergy pills because I like to challenge myself.
That one? I need 369. Should I grab my hand? You know, let's get the ladle so my hands don't get all fruity.
Fruity. Get all fruity.
I may have to add more water to mine.
I like going a little under everything just to make sure I don't go over anything. But in this case, I actually kind of kept it pretty consistent.
Good.
I even planned out my last 2 meals so that it's already ready. I have to eat eggs because I ate too much fat today. And eggs have no fat. And this rice cake caramel has no fat, so it's perfect.
It's definitely probably going to be 2 for me.
Oh.
I'm going to have to put this into 2 different containers for one.
I'll make 2 of the same. I'm going to make 2
I'm
of
not
the
going to
same.
be able to.
Well, you're a
Too
big
much
boy.
fruit.
He's a big boy.
But I'll definitely enjoy this tonight, that's for sure.
Do they have bigger cases to use? Or we had to get the bigger Ninja, right?
Yeah. We might have to invest in that bigger Ninja one day.
Well, for now, it's
Who would have known? Well, I usually do the yogurt and everything too. Well, I'm gonna need no more freaking water in here. Yeah, so if you don't have enough almond milk, you just throw some water in there as well.
Yep.
And then I gotta put good amount of protein, casein protein, which is thicker as well. I might have 2, and then some more, and then more, and more, and more, and more.
Ooh, I feel like it's gonna taste really good. Really
It's gonna be
yummy.
delicious. We haven't had anything pretty sweet like this in a while, huh?
Yeah.
We love
It might
sweets.
be a little tart because of the raspberries, but it might be yummy too. In the beginning, we used to put like
Yeah, we've never done
chocolate chips and stuff in it. Now we haven't been doing. We haven't been
that.
bad. lately.
M&M's.
Oh yeah. Oh my God. M&Ms have. Oh, guys, you're gonna hear like a record player, a repeated record player, right? Isn't that what it is?
What? A
Like,
broken record?
a broken-
Yeah, record player on repeat. Same idea. Oh God.
Broken record. Fat is gonna.
Make
No,
you
fat is good for you. Fat is extremely good for you because, especially for women, it's good for our hairs, our nails. Like, if we don't have any fat, we lose our hair. Like, you go bald. So, fat is extremely good for you, but it's when you go over the fat that you have issues. I'm gonna go ahead and blend this.
Bring it over if you want.
It's gonna be definitely over. Oh my God, mine's like at the tip.
Protein's making it thick, peeps.
Yeah,
I
this
don't know how else this is gonna work.
yeah, this is really thick.
You can
shit.
use the key.
Look at the fits away. I didn't even know.
Oh. Wait, you said yours is open. Oh God.
Isn't that thick? That's what you said.
Well, 18 protein makes it a lot really thick. Very thick. Should have thought this one through a little more, but when you learn, right, peeps?
Hey.
What? You turned it off. So everyone can see. Very thick. So I'm gonna have some calories right now. Come on. It's gonna be tasty.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Alright, do the other one.
Oh. Jesus.
This is my 2. Throw it in the freezer.
So that's how we make our ice cream.
Yeah. So that will be later on. We'll show you what we do next.
2 more meals to go.
Put your 1 in there. 2, 1.
Dos aquí.
Those nuts.
Oh, okay. Dos más. Dos aquí is left. 2 here. Guys, so we are on meal number 4, and I am having some eggs, and I'm gonna have half of a caramel rice cake because I went over my fats. I can't have any fats for the rest of the night. Well, actually, I could have 1 more fat.
This is what I'll be having. Little chicken cutlets from, where is this? ShopRite or something?
ShopRite.
Yeah, some pre-made chicken cutlets. So that's gonna be in their air fryer for about 15 minutes.
I'm gonna end off with a chocolate rice cake at the very end. Oh, and then we have the ice cream, so that's our dessert for the end of the night.
Yeah, I don't know if I might make 2 meals out of this. I'm not sure. We're gonna see what we got around the house.
Yeah, because I'm just gonna eat the same meal again for my last meal, my 5th meal. It's gonna be egg and then the chocolate rice cake.
Yeah.
So we'll put our 4th meal right here. Hey, give me that.
See how it came out. Woo! Looking tasty. It's gonna be my next meal. She's already eaten her second to last meal. Well, we're gonna put the macros to mine here.
On mine, my last one right
Her
here.
last one over there, and then we'll get my.
No, but my last
It's her
one.
second to last one. I got 3 rice cakes, well 3, and then a lightly salted one. And that chicken that I just made.
This is my second to last meal. I'm eating it right after my 3rd meal because I'm gonna get to eat my chocolate rice cake and yogurt with little chocolate and little seasoning thingy. I wanted to eat it right away and give some time for the chocolate ice cream. And vanilla, blueberry medley.
Yes, can't wait for that ice cream too. Alright friends, it's It's my last one right here. We got the 3 apple rice cakes and the yogurt with the My Protein mocha flavored, and it is the Fudgy yogurt, whatever you want to call it. That one. And I'll put the numbers right here. Last meal alert! Last meal alert!
Yeah, but what about your macros that you got for them?
Last meal alert. It's gonna look like what?
Ice cream.
And we're gonna put the macros where?
Right here.
Right here.
Last meal of the night. Good night,
Last meal of the night.
guys.
Good night. Hope you enjoyed.
Have a great whatever day it is tomorrow.
Have a great Monday tomorrow. Peace.